I mean, this is the best thing I can get. But the problem is that... Oh. Well, there you are. Okay. Well, then I was way overthinking that. Works for me. Cool. So, back in the witness, back into the solving of the puzzles and shit. What is this? It's like, oh, it's just some counterweights. I see. So it must be the case. It must be the truth that ladder used to be up, and then the weights, I had to pull them down, and that's how I solved the shit. Well, it's been a while since I played this game. I think it's been probably like 3 weeks at this point. I do not remember what I was doing. I do not remember my own first name or, you know, my mother's maiden name and all that shit. Couldn't tell you. But, let me think about this. I can probably figure out enough to solve these puzzles again. So I probably want to go. This can be like this. It can be like that, and it can be like that. And I see the other way it can go. It can be like this, right? Yeah. But I still didn't solve it by doing that. But I think... Okay, that could almost work, except for all the not working that it does. So this can go that way. It can go this way, which looks actually pretty promising. What would that be like? Oh, yeah, this looks really, really good. Okay. So I think that I need to do something like that, except don't screw it up, and maybe that'll help. So this is... Oh, I think I see it. Is something like this the right solution? There we are. That's not hard at all. Okay. Now it gets hard. Why? Why would you do this to me, game? Okay, so this... let's see. So this won't be a good solution. What about... I could do something like this. And that looks like it has a lot of potential. And indeed, that does solve it. Are you kidding me? Is it just gonna just add one little blocky every single time I attempt to do anything, huh? Okay, that's fine. I can work with this. So, if it's gonna be blockies, then all I need to do is something like this. No. I used to have a math teacher who was very Russian, and she was a great teacher, but she also had no patience for people getting questions wrong. So all I remember is her saying, like, no, whenever she was, like, upset with our answer. It'd be like, she'd be like, what's the size? She'd be like, what's the, I don't remember accent well enough to say anything other than no. But, whenever, she was my calculus teacher, so it'd be like, she'd ask the class, like, what's the definition of an integral? And I'd be like, it's the, signed area under a curve, and she was like, no. And she'd be like, it's the Riemann sum. but she made me feel really stupid. Like something about that just filled me with great shame. It was like I'm trying. I really am trying. I just didn't remember that it's, you know, she was like, area can't be negative, and I was like, oh, because it'd be like, how do you determine the area under a curve? And I was like, you take the integral, and she was like, no, because an integral could be negative, so it has. So she'd be like, no, and then she'd tell me that integrals can be negative, so she'd be like, it's the absolute value of an integral. Those were interesting days. I don't know how to solve this puzzle. I'm actually totally at a loss. So, this is not doing me good. This won't be good. We can do that. But then, you know, that's a problem. Let me think about this a little bit. If we have this extra blocky, I could do this. Oh, jeez. English bird, please spare those that aren't the smart. Okay. So a Riemann sum is basically when you keep adding stuff, but you make the stuff smaller and smaller and smaller. So you just add a bunch of like little tiny rectangles together. And then if you take a square and you cut it up into a bunch of like little rectangles and then add them all together, you get the square again. So a Riemann sum is when you do that, but with like, but the rectangles are infinitely thin. Do you remember calculus?
Not that well.
Okay. I feel like that was actually a pretty good like illustration of what a Riemann sum is, but
Yeah.
okay. What about if I did this? No, it won't work. Wait, hold on. Wait, why did I think that would work? Whoops. Okay. So, oh wait, hold on. That looks good. Yeah. I wonder if I could have solved this one this way too. So if I did... No. Okay, well that one's not getting resolved because I don't remember how I did it now. Okay, so that's good. Wait, okay, how about this? Oh no, that's not good at all. That won't make anyone happy. Okay. How about... No, this isn't gonna do. Okay. These are challenging. These are really challenging. Bird, didn't I already beat this game? Yes, I have beaten this game. I don't remember anything about it, but I have beaten this game. That is not an incorrect statement. That could have had potential. So they can't really form... Oh, I think I'm starting to get how this kind of is supposed to work. They can't... You can't have too many squares touching each other. So, like, something like this is a good solution. Except that obviously I can't fit it in to that space. But the reason that works is that I think that you can only have... you can only touch two sides of any square at a time to solve this one. So, what I could do would be like something like that. And then That was actually not a terrible approach. I wonder if I just need to do it from a different angle. No, hang on. Yeah, I don't know. Could do that. Could do... If I did that... Nope. Okay. If I did this... If I did it this way, then I wouldn't be able to fit it in, or fit this one in any other way. If I did that, then I wouldn't be able to get this guy in. What if I did this kind of pattern? Does this work? Yeah, that could work. I just need to do it correctly. Unfortunately, it just won't. It doesn't fit in correctly. And if I did this, then that's not going to work either. But hold on, there might be something. Ah, not quite. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be able... I need to be able to always go on both sides of one of these squares, because that's I have to cover up all these little sinkholes or whatever they are. So if I can't do anything like that. And I could do something like that, and then I could do that might be potentially a solution. Nope. Okay, that won't work. It's close, but it won't work. Could do... If I do this and then this, then I know for a fact I'm not going to be able to get these two interior nodes. It would be something like... It would look something roughly like that, and there's two that I can't touch if I do that. So... Oh, Ladybird's busting out the pencil and paper. She wants to give this one a go herself.
I do. I'm actually trying it out.
I assume you have a solution?
I think so, but I need to test it out to make sure it actually works.
Nah, you don't need to do that.
Yes, I do.
Have you seen me test out any solutions? Okay, anyway. If I do something like that, and then something like that, that won't work. I feel like I really need to think outside the box. Either that or I need to just have Ladybird solve this for me. Yeah, either solution works out fine for me. Either way, I get the credit, right? Hell yeah. What about... That won't work.
No, it actually doesn't work. There are two left over.
Yeah, I keep running into solutions where there are two left over. So... This is like this is the best one I've come up with so far. And I wish that this worked, because it's very pretty, but oh, hang on. What if... Nah, that won't work. I feel like this one has to be that way. But then I have no idea how to fit in the other one that lets me cover up all of the sinks. Because this works, but it won't let me cover up 4 of the nodes there. And likewise, they all have problems like that. There is another solution that I guess I haven't considered, which would be like this one, where it's going the other direction, but I don't know. I don't know about that one so much. Nope, that won't do. But this looks like it might. There we go. That's the one. Complicated, but that's the one. And I hope that I don't have to do any that are harder than that. Oh boy. Okay. This one looks like it could be very easy if I just do this. Oh, this is a 3 and a 3. Shit burgers. Okay. What about... Yeah, because normally I could do something like this, and that would be really easy, but I can't do it that way. So if I do 3 and then 3 in a pattern like this, then I'm blocking myself off, and I'm drawing like either a weird duck or like an alligator with a jangly arm or something like that. And that's not good. Okay, but if I were to flip that pattern, then I could get something useless. I was thinking I could do something like this. And that, well, it almost looks like it would work. But okay. That's like a... So one of these, I think, definitely has to be a 3 horizontal. Otherwise, this puzzle would be way too easy. And then the other, if it's a 3 vertical, I can't really find a pattern that doesn't block me off completely. So the other thing would be to find some way... You know, this is straightforward enough. That's looking relatively promising. Nope. I'm getting raided by, and normally I don't ever respond to raids, but this one has caught my eye because they're saying greetings from a phrase that I cannot say. Greetings from Zwiariowani Marcin, which I assume is hella Polish, because anything that's a Z and a W and ends in an I, well, okay. I probably just offended a bunch of people, and I'm not sure how, but I probably did. But also, greetings, raiders. I assume that you'll follow the rules and will hopefully not call me a cuck or whatever it is that raiders do these days. Let's see, how do I do this? could do something like that, but that doesn't look good. Hang on. Almost. Almost thought I had something cool. No, that won't do it. This is a decent start, but then there's no way I can get to the upper left corner, so I know that that won't work. God damn, this puzzle is not an easy one. This won't do. This won't do. I really don't know. So it's either one of these has to be if one of them is, if either of them are horizontal, then the other has to be vertical. And there's no way I can get around that. If both of them are vertical, then that, I don't really see how that's possible either. It'd be something like this, but I don't know. So, and this could also work, but that, you know, that doesn't, so can't. Make a bird shape. All right. There you go. That's a nice bird. Or here's a different one. There you go. That looks like a bird, kinda. Brain harder. You know, it's not terrible advice. What I need to do is be more smartlier. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's too hard. Anyway, more weird college stories. One time I was walking to class and there's two people who were on longboards, which, by the way, once you get out of college, if you own a longboard, you need to ditch that shit immediately. Because the only people that have longboards after graduating from college are stoners. So, God damn it, I thought I had it. I was so proud of myself just now. I thought that this would be the ticket to victory, but it's not. Hang on. So anyway, I was driving by, I was walking to class. Two dudes approacheth with a longboard on longboards, and they were shoving pamphlets into people's hands saying, "Beware the breakfast squid." Yelling, "Beware the breakfast squid," as loud as possible. And on these pamphlets were drawings in pen of the breakfast squid, which, in retrospect, kind of a funny drawing. I will give it to them. The breakfast squid was a squid that was 2 right, 1 up, 2 left. Did somebody think they got it? Like, this is it. There it is! Thank you, chat, for giving me that last little boost that I needed and sparing all of us from staring at that puzzle any more than we had to. So the breakfast squid. The breakfast squid was kind of hilarious. It was a doodle of a squid that was made out of, well, this won't do. It was made out of French toast. It had French toast for tentacles, It had little droplets of butter for eyeballs, and it, God, what else did it have? It had like eggs for a brain or something like that, and it was funny. It was funny. I will give them credit, but it was very random, and you know, I guess that is the intent of the story in the end. So yeah, I guess a final answer for weirdest college experience was breakfast squid. It's probably not, if I thought about it more, I'd probably be able to come up with even more weird stories. I have gross stories, like the time, one of my friends slept with a teacher, so that was a gross one. But I guess I'm not going to tell that one in too much detail. There was, wait. Tell them all bird breakfast squid hentai. Dude. What? Breakfast squid hentai fan art? Oh, that's nasty. Where's Andrew when you need him? He could churn up some breakfast squid hentai. That'd be a good use of his skills. Wait, I'm done with the village? Fucking hallelujah. I hate this place. I'm so glad I'm done. The village has been a huge pain in the ass.